Welcome. Hi, everybody. Welcome so much for joining us on a Thursday, 12 p.m., middle of the day. It's now getting a little bit warmer. We're starting to hit the colder months. So welcome. Someone's obviously invited you here today to take a closer look at this amazing business opportunity. So we're going to try and keep it a little bit shorter today. We're busy women, and so again, this opportunity has completely changed my life. It's been 18 months, and so I'd just like to see what it could be for you. So get your questions answered at the end of the event. If you're getting the shared as recording, watch the whole way through. Any questions whatsoever, please reach out to the person who shared this with you. And this opportunity basically is giving people the opportunity to work from anywhere, from one of these phones. You know, smartphone, laptop we're on at the moment, where you can work for anywhere. I've just come back from a holiday, working holiday with my daughter. She's 9 over in the UK, and my business absolutely grew, and I was able to do business and then go sightsee and, you know, go do Buckingham Palace and all that kind of stuff that you're supposed to do when you're in the UK, and then Paris. So it was just an amazing trip and just a reality check going, wow, life 2 years ago, I was working full time, just crazy hours. I'm a single mum, and, you know, trying to juggle things and be there for awards days and, you know, be this super mum, trying to, you know, be this person, and it's tough. And now it's just I get to work from anywhere. I get to choose where and when. So I just love to see what it could be for you. It could be more travel. It could be money to do renovations on a house. Who knows? But I'm going to pass across to the amazing Tamara, and she's actually going to share with us the amazing products and program that we have that we use as a vehicle for income in this business. So I'm just going to pin your video there and share away, hun.
Hi guys. We as a family decided to start the Juice Plus. They're our products. They come as capsules, chews for the children, and shakes for our other like fats, carbs, and proteins. Basically, the reason we chose to start with them is because they just made so much sense to us, and the benefits far outweighed not taking them at all. We've been on them now for about 4 months, and we've noticed so many changes in our kids, so many changes in us. But the thing that got me really, really interested is I'm a doula and a placenta encapsulation specialist. So I understand the value of breaking things down from their original form into a powder form and taking them as a concentrate, and what they can do inside of your body. Like placentas, you get all of the nutrition on that micro side of it, so it essentially goes directly into your bloodstream once you take it. So and Juice Plus is made exactly that way. It's dehydrated down into a powder form and into a capsule, which is fantastic. So so what's in them? These are our little capsule packets. You've got your vegetables, you've got your fruits, you've got your berry blend. In the vegetables, you have carrot, cabbage, kale, rice bran, broccoli, beet, tomato, garlic, parsley, spinach, and oat bran. So I don't know about you, but half of that stuff I would never have even put into a recipe in my kitchen. So call me, you know, a convenient mum. I have 4 kids, so it's, you know, convenient is good for me. In fruits, it's apple, pineapple, peach, prune, orange, cranberry, papaya, beet, acerola, cherry, and date. Some of those things, again, don't ever cross through my kitchen, which is unfortunate. But this is the one that amazes me, is the berries. I've never heard of some of these berries. It's incredible. So obviously we all know what a grape is, raspberries, but a bilberry. What is a bilberry? I've never seen one. Blueberry, cranberry, pomegranates, blackcurrant, blackberry, elderberry. Elderberries are, I believe they put them into cold and flu medicines and things like that for, you know, for children, for coughs and colds. Artichoke and cacao. So I don't know about you, but it just makes perfect sense to me to like be able to have 6 capsules and be done with it, and know that you've got that full micronutrition in your body every day. Because I know I don't have my 5 serves of veggies and 2 serves of fruit every day. Some days it's just off the table. Busy, you know, we have busy lives. Life just gets in the way, really. But then the best thing about this company is they call it the company with the heart. So they look after our little kitties and they provide it in a chew form. So you've got your vegetables and you've got your fruits. So show them your chews, Bubba. No? Don't want to show them? All right. I'll show them myself. As you can see, I had them out of the fridge, so she just wanted them. So she's already had her share today, but now she's had a second lot. So this is what they look like. They're just like a little chew. And they're made with fruit pectins and tapioca and, you know, things like that to make them palatable for your kids. My kids demand them every day, as you can see. She's wanted a second lot. So, you know, and knowing that they're getting 17 plus fruits and vegetables every day that they wouldn't necessarily get. And, you know, kids even without, like my older children have ASD, so they have many sensory issues in regards to food. But I know children that don't have those sensory issues, like go through that toddler stage and decide that's it, all I'm going to eat is chicken nuggets. This is my health insurance for my kids. This makes sure that I'm getting that stuff into them every day. And lastly, we have the shakes. So we have French vanilla, which is this one, and we have the Dutch chocolate. I love the Dutch chocolate. Fantastic shake to have. These are incredible. And the thing I love about Juice Plus is it's just nutrition. It's all food. It's not, the back of it says nutritional information if you have a look at it, because it's just whole foods. So with anything else, I'm sure you've tried it, it'll have a supplement list on the back. So I don't know about you, but I'm real wary of shakes myself because I'm a bit fussy with regards to reading something and seeing a whole bunch of chemicals on the back. But this has everything in it, you know, that all those other ones have. It has, you know, your riboflavins, your niacins, your folates, your vitamins. It's got all of that in it. But the ingredients are derived, what they come from is literally derived from the vegetables and things that are in it. So you've got, you know, things like broccoli, alfalfa sprouts, radish sprouts, organic amaranth, organic quinoa, millet. You know, you've got your mushroom stuff like your yuccas and soy proteins, pea proteins, chickpeas. You know, there's so much in these that is just amazing for your body. So for us, these are a go-to for if I miss breakfast, if I'm in a rush, or I'm a doula, so they're fantastic to just throw in my doula bag and know that I'm going to have something nutritious in my bag for me if I'm at a birth for, say, 20 hours and can't get a decent meal. So, look, they just make sense to us. They make sense to us, and we can't recommend them highly enough to anybody else. So I'll hand it back to Tennille, and hopefully I've covered everything.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Tamara, for sharing that. Absolutely. It's a product that just makes absolute sense. And, you know, it's in that 35 peer-reviewed medical journal. So we've got that back up as well, which is incredible. But I love this coming to life and sharing stories. So I'm going to cross to Michelle. And look, Hannah, I'd love you to share with me what attracted you to the product and how's it going for you so far? You're unmuted, but I can't hear you. No. Can anyone else hear? No? Okay, cool. No. I'm going to cross to the other Michelle, and because we've got another Michelle on the line, I was going to get her to share her story. Let me just go and quickly find you. There we go. Cool. Michelle Addington, I'd love you to share what attracted you to the product and how's it been for you so far?
Yeah, hi. Hey, Tennille. Hey, everybody. Yeah, I have been using the product. I think it's been about 7 weeks. And the reason that the product kind of was something that was of interest to me and my family is I've always tried to be a really healthy person, and I definitely don't always have my 5 serves of veg and 2 fruit, but nutrition has always been important. And kind of more recently, I'd kind of been going to the naturopath and doing different things to kind of look after my health, and been really interested in gut health and eliminating things from the diet. And anyway, long story short, I ended up really sick. And it was just kind of discouraging to me, because I thought, I'm doing all these things to be really proactive about my health, but I'm not really seeing the benefit. And there was a lovely mom at school that had shared with me about the product, and I had actually heard about it, but had never tried it. And anyway, when we spoke about it, it just kind of made sense to me. I thought, gosh, the opportunity to kind of get the full spectrum of the 29 kind of fruits and vegetables. And not only that, I think probably knowing that they're all like nutrient dense, that they're actually grown in a place that, has amazing soil, and, we know what's happened to it, it's been picked when it's ripe, all of that good stuff. Like, I can't match that putting those things in my trolley. So I just thought, yeah, I'd like to try that and just have a go and see what kind of difference it could make for me. So I'm 44, and I've been kind of having some hormonal issues lately. And I guess one of the things that was really bothering me is that I've gotten kind of a lot of kind of moodiness, which I don't know if any of you guys can relate to, but I would hear myself talking to my children or talking to my husband, and I'd be thinking, oh my goodness, I just kind of wanted to get a handle on it, because I thought, I don't want to feel like that. So anyway, I can honestly say that it has really given me amazing hormonal support. My cycles have changed. I have endometriosis, and I've had 2 laparoscopies for them, and we had some trouble having our 3 kids. I'm a mom of 3. And for the first time, I had a pain-free cycle that I didn't have to dose up for. And I don't know what you're like, but that for me was a big life-changing thing, to just feel good. So that's amazing. My energy level has just really gone up. I'm able to kind of make it through that time of day when I would normally kind of have that slump that could happen anywhere from kind of like 4:30 to 6:30, just so tired trying to figure out how to get to the end of the day with the kids. And that doesn't happen anymore, so that's fantastic. And it's just definitely boosted my immune system. Like, I can get a lot more done because I've got that energy. I can stay up later and work on the little projects that I have, which has been amazing. And in terms of my kids, I have a 9-year-old son, and he has always been on Claritin and Rhinocort, because he's just always had allergy kinds of stuff, just not limited to seasonal stuff, but he's just always itchy, scratchy, rubbing his eyes. And often when I would get him up in the morning, he would have blood on his sheets because he would have been scratching himself. And he was on the product for 3 weeks, and we went away on holiday, and I realized I forgot all this stuff, and I was just thinking, oh my gosh, he's going to be in such angst. But we had our Juice Plus that I had packed, and I realized that it didn't bother him. He didn't have those issues anymore. So he doesn't have to do the Claritin every day. He doesn't have to do the nose spray every day. That was so exciting to me, because to have to just be dosing your kids up on medication to kind of inhibit their body from doing things, that was amazing. I have a 14-year-old, and probably the funniest thing that happened was a few weeks into taking the product, I noticed that I would go to get my greens out of the fridge and I couldn't find them. And I was asking the kids one night, I'm like, who's taking my greens? And my 14-year-old had been packing like bags of lettuce to take to school. So their diets had kind of changed. They'd been incorporating more kind of whole food things, which my kids are pretty good, but I thought that's just a little bit strange. But anyway, yeah, that's what he was craving, got rid of, some of the other junk, and that's what he wanted. And it's really been a good support for his moods. I don't know if you have moody children, but the morning has always been a bit of a tenuous time, and it's really impacted that. So I could probably go on and on, but it's just been really beneficial for us. And I think also just the knowing that every morning my kids start the day with such a solid base of nutrition, and just being able to have that mental focus and clarity as they, go into school. And you know, it's hard for kids to sit there all day long and focus on their learning. And I just know that I'm giving them what they need to kind of have their best start. So I kind of can't say enough. It's been really awesome.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Thanks so much for sharing. That's amazing. And look, we never know what's going to happen to the body when you start flooding it with good nutrition, the whole entire color of the rainbow. So that's amazing. Thank you so much. For me, you know, I had no idea what it was going to do to my body. And about 6 to 8 weeks after taking it, I noticed that my lower back pain had actually decreased dramatically. Like in the morning when I was getting out of bed, you know, I didn't have that lack of mobility. I was able to get up and, you know, it wasn't so much back pain. And basically it was decreasing the inflammation that I was struggling to have, you know, as well. So, you know, I tried the chiropractor and physio and osteo and all these kind of things. And it was just helping decrease inflammation in my body. And it's actually in one of the peer-reviewed medical journals as well about decreasing inflammation. So that was pretty cool to have that personal experience. So thank you so much for sharing. We're going to change gears a little bit and go to the business side of things. Because obviously someone's invited you to take a close look at the business behind these amazing products that, you know, are shared for anyone, you know, from children, pregnancy, feeding, incredible, you know, to elderly, athletes, you know, for everybody. So let's listen to the business side behind it. I'm going to cross to my amazing friend Karen. I'm just going to pin your video there, and I'd love for you to share. Take away.
Hello everybody. Just wanted to share with you, my internet seems to be really slow today, so if I kind of drop in and out, just give me a thumbs up or let me know, because I don't want you to miss all this exciting stuff I'm going to share with you. So yeah, I get to share with you something really, really amazing. I'm a holistic therapist and a health coach, and I've actually been working for myself for I saw the benefits of, you know, wanting to stay at home, working around my kids and my family. But what I didn't realize at the time was I'd actually bought myself a job. And I wasn't experiencing the flexibility and the freedom that I really wanted with a business. So I was looking, I'd been looking different sources, looking at business coaches, mentors. I'd spent a lot of money learning and training. But 18 months ago, Tennille shared this with me and it made sense. So whether you are already working for yourself in the health field or you're brand new looking at this as a possible business, I definitely urge you to take a closer look, because it makes sense, and there's a lot of amazing people, including mamas, who are just rocking at this because they can fit it in and around their lifestyle. So traditional business, most of you are aware of traditional business. Oh, look at that, you can't even see it. There you go. I'll move my camera rather than redraw that. So we have a triangle. Now, this is kind of really what traditional business is all about. You've got a CEO, or, you know, you've got the boss up at the top. And then you've got your levels of management. You know, you may have a board of directors. You've got, you know, might have state managers, area managers, store managers, depending on where you're working. Excuse me. I used to work in community services, so the structure was still the same though. But I was working down here. I was a family support worker, and I had someone that I had to report to each and every month. I was out in the field, but I was told basically what my hourly rate was going to be, when I could take holidays, when I couldn't take holidays, and, you know, if you weren't well, you actually had to go and get a doctor's certificate to prove that you could have a sick day. You know, and then some people aren't even given sick days or the opportunity to have. I was certainly blessed to have that. However, the opportunity for me to ever become the CEO or the head of that department or even the organisation was very, very slim. I did manage to work myself way up to sort of middle management, but I was also competing when those positions did become available with the people that I worked with down here, you know, so it became very competitive. But what I love about this business is flip it on its head. Yep, I'll move that. slightly down now. Just, oops, sorry guys. And this is, we're going to flip it on its head. So we all start at the bottom. We all come in, we all join with the same possibilities and the same opportunities as a virtual franchisee. And that is at the cost of $165, which really is it's not a big cost. So the risks involved in this business are very, very low as well. For me, you know, I went to university and came out with a $20,000 debt before I even got a job. And in my holistic therapy business, it cost me around $2,000 a year just to have all my licenses and stuff. So this is really cool, guys. And as you work up, we have different levels, which Tennille will probably share with you later because it kind of ties in with is National Marketing Director. Now, the only way to get from here to there is by linking arms with like-minded people, and together we move up the ranks. And that is really, really cool. So there's unlimited possibilities. There is unlimited opportunities. So whether you're really wanting to go to the top or you're just happy to make a couple $100 more, you know, into your family's bank account each and every month, you can be anywhere in that model, so which is really good. And so it just makes sense. So it's a teaching business. So you get paid directly proportional with how many people you help and how many lives you change. We've heard Tamara share the most amazing products, and the stories that I hear on a daily basis of people's lives being transformed is just, heart-wrenching. It's exciting. So anyway, but we get a lot of objections. We have a lot of people that kind of go, I don't know about this, because, you know, it's uncertain. Moving into something that you're not sure of can be quite uncertain. And a lot of the areas is, I don't have enough time. Oh, you can't even see that. Goodness. Oh, look. See, I need a bigger camera, or I need to write smaller. I don't have enough time. So really, everyone has 24 hours in the day. Everyone has the same amount of time every day. It's what you choose to do with it. However, this business does fit in and around your lifestyle. We have people who have been working full time and are transitioning out of that into just working for themselves or having it on alongside, you know, part time. You know, whether you've got 15 minutes a day, an hour a day, 2 hours a day, we can help you work a plan around what works for you best. Time, we can throw that one into the bin. The next one is, I don't know enough people. And I know I was a little bit like this right at the beginning as well. But hands up anyone who knows at least one person who really could do with some help with their health right at the moment. I know I do. You know, how many people do you know, how many mamas do you know that want to get more fruits and vegetables into their children's diet? It's all about sharing. So people, you don't need to know a lot of people to do well in this business. Oh, I can't remember what the other one was. Skills. I don't have the skills. Well, this is what we call it, a teaching business. We teach you the skills. There's a proven system, and we show you how to do this along the way. It's an amazing personal growth development program as well. We have people who've had really little confidence, really starting to shine and find themselves. And we hear women say all the time, you know, it's giving me back it's making me feeling fulfilled. It's giving me purpose. I'm making up with passion, their confidence, not only in business, but also as a mother, as a woman, and as a things that they really love to do. So we can cross that one off the list. And the other one is sales. I'm not very good at sales. Well, that's great. We don't want salespeople. We want people who genuinely love and care about other people and love sharing stories about how this product and this business can change lives. So you don't need to be a salesperson. We just want you to be you. So anyway, this is the most amazing business structure. I love it. It has certainly worked for me, and I know we're going to hand back to Tennille, who's going to share the money side of it, of how we get paid.
Awesome. Amazing. Thank you so much for clarifying that. And it's certainly something that actually took me nearly 6 months to say yes to the business, because I had fear of a few of those things, and then took a close look and went, oh, okay, there's a system there. So, rocked it from there. So I get to do the fun part from now is how we actually get paid. So who likes a bit of money? Yes. So with this business, the money that's in your account is a direct reflection of how many lives you've actually helped, which is awesome. So there's 3 ways that we actually get paid. So in traditional business, you get paid week by week, and on the really odd occasion and very small businesses these days, do you actually get a bonus as well. But these are the 3 ways we actually get paid in our business. The first one is retail profits. So whenever you share a product with someone, you just connect the the customer with Juice Plus on your virtual office, which you get with your $165, also your website, as Carrot was saying, and you're going to get that profit, which is awesome. Similar, if you go out to dinner with some girlfriends, whatever, and you've got great lashes, and someone's like, oh my God, what mascara are you using? And you're like, oh, I just bought it from such and such. That person goes out and buys it. You're not getting the profit at all. You're just sharing it. And this is what our business is exactly the same. So you're going to get the profit on that. Then we get commission as well, which is awesome. So when you start building team and sharing and helping other people achieve their goals, you're going to get commission as well. The other thing we get in this business quite frequently is the bonuses, and you can make a massive impact in your business in short term, straight up front, which is cool. And I'm going to share a few of the bonuses that generally that we get. There's other bonuses that you can receive in between these ones I'm going to share, but these ones are the main ones that we go for. The first one that you get is a $400 bonus, and that's really, really super easy to get. A lot of people will achieve that bonus and promotion within the first, 30 to 40 days, really easy. The reason I write that up twice is because the person that introduced you to this business also gets that bonus, which, because it's a teaching business, you're going to get that too. The next bonus you're going to get is a $600 bonus. And of course, the person who introduced you to is going to get that $600 bonus too. Plus, you're going to be getting an increase on your commission too of retail. And the next one is my pen's going to run out. Time to invest in more. Is a $1,200 bonus. The next one is a $1,500 bonus. So they are great bonuses. Again, there's a few bonuses in between here as well. And the other bonus that we get is at this, the level that Karen was sharing, that NMD level, the top pinnacle position. When you get to that position, you're going to get a $3,000 bonus. Now, when you're at that level, you're at approximately Australian dollars, $100,000 to $120,000 residual income per year, which is awesome. So the person that introduced you to this business, that's where the teaching bonus stops, because they're already earning enough. So but Juice Plus is smart. They've got these bonuses here to help you grow a great, successful businesses. Which is awesome. I love this business coming to life a little bit, and I'm going to share and cross to an amazing friend who actually met in this business through a friend of a friend, which is just awesome. And I'm going to let her share her story. So Lucy, I was going to unmute you, hon, and pin your video. I'd love you to share. Where are you?
Hi. Okay, so I'm currently in Koh Phangan in Thailand. It's absolutely glorious. I've been here for the last 5 weeks and loving it. So my friend and Tennille's friend Kevin told me about the business about 1.5 years ago, and I sat on the fence for a while. Thought it sounded a bit too good to be true at first, wasn't too sure. Sounded like one of those schemes. But eventually I kind of got back in touch with him and got all my questions answered, and I began last June. And so far, it's just been the most amazing adventure. And it's sort of given me back my freedom that I didn't have when I was still working on yachts. When you get on board and you're there for months at a time, you miss all your friends' weddings, all the special events, forget it. You don't get your life back until October, until the season's over. And I got into yachting because I wanted to travel and I wanted to see places. And as it turned out, I didn't have the time to actually see anything in the end. I was always stuck on the boat and, seeing things through the porthole. And in the end, I thought, no, I want to travel again, but on my own terms. And, this seemed to make sense. So gave it a big thumbs up and haven't looked back. It's been going super well. I love the fact that I can work from anywhere now, and I'm sort of chatting with people all over the world now, and getting great feedback from my customers. I know that I'm helping people and helping other people get started and do the same thing, which is really exciting. And yeah, it's just been a great ride so far. I'm very excited for the future.
Fantastic. I love it. Totally jealous of your weather in your background right now. So relaxed. Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. And it was really awesome because when I went to the UK and got back last week, I was actually able to meet Lucy's partner, Justin, over in London. And it's just cool to be able to connect people worldwide in this business. It just rocks. So thank you so much for sharing. I'm going to cross to Joe. I'm just going to unmute you there, hon. I'd love you to share what attracted you to the business and how's it been for you so far?
Thanks, Tennille. Thanks for having me on. I finally got my little one to sleep, so yay for me. So what attracted me to the business was that I am a mum of 2 girls, and my husband is a FIFO worker. So after having my second daughter, I tried to go back to work and juggle 2 kids' work. My eldest daughter's at school, so I was never getting to assemblies or sports functions. I found that I was spending a lot of time at work and my kids were spending a lot of time in daycare, after school care, before school care, vacation care. And I just thought, what's the point? My husband works away, I'm here, but I'm just not present. And I didn't want to be a mum who couldn't be there for her daughters. And so it really hit home to me about a year ago. And so I just thought that, there's got to be something better. And this opportunity was actually presented to me a couple of months later after having those thoughts and looking into home businesses at the same time. And it really hasn't disappointed. I've been able to replace my part-time income already doing this business, and which is super cool. And to be able to be present for my girls, to spend school holidays with them and, take them surfing and just do fun things, like actually be fun again for them instead of being the stressed out mum that I was, trying to just, be everywhere at once and only being one person trying to do that. It's just impossible. And it's really changed our lives. We're so much happier. It's really cool to be able to have your own business and be able to produce an income that has surpassed my part-time income. And I'm really looking forward to what the future's got, because I'm really sick of my girls speaking to their dad through a screen every night. He's home probably about 6 days out of a month, and it's not living, and it's not living for him either. So I've got a big goal, and it's to bring him home. And I'm just excited to see where we can get, and if we can bring him home. So that's my story. Thanks, Tennille.
Oh, awesome. Thank you so much. I love it. This is super exciting times for you. So thank you so much for sharing that. Incredible. So look, I just want to finish up on a few things, which I feel is really, really important what our business actually is, and that's our 3 team mantras. So I'm going to finish up on those. And the first is that you're a blessing in our tribe, whether you do a little or a lot. So again, everybody joins this business for different reasons. So it's really important in the beginning for us to get clear as to what you want it to be. For you, it might be just an extra $500 a month. That might make a massive impact to you, which is awesome. We've got some people wanting to earn $10,000 a month. It's totally possible for those people too, but it can be something for so many different people. And it's your blessing whether you're doing a little or a lot. It's achieving your goals. The second is going at your own pace. You've got your own independent franchise. We're here to be able to help and support and let you know what bonuses are available, and it's up to you whether you go awesome, game on, and you go for it, or life happens. But we're here to help and support. I love the Juice Plus business. You're never going to go back in positions and all that kind of stuff. They're here to help and support. The third one is you're acceptable as you are, and this is really cool. Whether you're 18, whether you're a doctor, a nutritionist, a mum, someone is the 50s, 60s, 70s. It doesn't matter what age, race, whatever part of the world you're from. this business is for you, or it can be for you if you want it to be, and it can, you know, be answer so many dreams and goals to people. So please get your questions answered. I'd love to see what it could be for you, and just reach out. What if? As I said, I had no idea what this business was going to be when I started, but it just made absolute sense. I fell in love with the product, and I just followed the system, and it's landed me where I am today, and I couldn't be more grateful. I just love life right now. So thank you so much for joining me. We've done it a great time. So thank you. Please get your questions answered and reach out to the person who has shared this recording to you, or if you're on live. Thank you.